I am just getting ready for the day. The kids are still sleeping. I will brush out. I'm wondering if I should cut my hair. Maybe some of you, any viewers, can comment if I should or not, because I've cut it in the past. Ultimately, I don't like to, before I had kids, my hair was long. It was at the urging of my friends to keep it long, so I kept it long. My daughter wants me to keep it long. In a functional way, I'm always taking a shower. After I clean, I feel like everything is all over me, germs, cleaning products. I want to jump in the shower. Having short hair makes that really easy. When I worked at a hospital, I had short hair. All right, I'm going to brush this out. It takes me a while. Maybe I can talk to you while I'm doing this. I also have really bad allergies, so if any dust or anything goes near my nose, it just is such an uncomfortable feeling that I kind of scrunch up my nose like this. In my last video, the title, I wrote "My house equals mess." I want to change that. I decided to make more of an effort in doing little pieces at a time. If I look at the overall picture, I am extremely overwhelmed. When we moved into this, I don't even feel like we really moved into this house. So we had 3 kids, 2 kids, well, what were their ages? I know our youngest he was a little over 1 year old. Bottom line, when we moved in, we had small children. Family helped us move. They put everything in the garage. When we were done getting everything out of we were in a condo before, sort of a long story. We were just renting it. When we got everything out, it was in the garage. So then we had to move everything from the garage into the house. Point of this story is that I feel like I never really actually moved into this house. We all have beds. I have my important items available. It just doesn't feel like there's that organization, maybe a little bit of organization. Ultimately, I need a month where the kids are in school, maybe more than a month, to organize my things, go through papers, all of that. I remember when our daughter was young, maybe 1, and we were in a grocery store, local grocery store, and another couple that had a baby. She was their baby. I don't remember if it was a boy or girl, but was a little bit older than our daughter. Here I go with it's like, oh, there's something there and it's making me scrunch up my nose. Or maybe it's just me, like when you are plucking your eyebrows and then you just want to blow your nose. There's something with that. I don't know if that just happens to me, but look at all this hair. I just question whether or not I want to deal with this. I did have my hair short. I feel like it wasn't that long ago, and a student said to me, it was a boy, and he said, "You look like a man," or he said something about, "Are you a man?" Something like that. And it really hurt my feelings. Some of the students have said some hurtful things to me over the years. There was one that told me that I was ugly. I don't wear makeup. My life is about my kids right now, getting to work. Maybe in his eyes, he compared me to the teacher that had the lipstick and the mascara and the eyeshadow. And so he told me I was ugly. So imagine being at work. I wanted to I found a recipe online for a no sugar added. There is fruit in the recipe, but it's baked oatmeal with peanut butter and banana. Off the top of my head, those were the main ingredients. Oh, and oatmeal. I don't recall making it before. It had good high reviews. As much as I want to kid myself and think that I can handle eating sugar every day, sugar meaning adding any kind of sweetness, any other than fruit. I can handle fruit. I don't know. My body is going through something. It could be a combination of hormones. I read a book about I Quit Sugar. That's the title. If you Google it, that's what she's standing against a wall with a bowl. I took that literally and completely stopped eating any kind of desserts. Sugar is in everything. It seems like most things. For instance, pancakes. If you order pancakes at a restaurant, I was going to say I guarantee. I don't want to say that. There's probably some sugar in the batter. I did this for so long, I think that my body just got used to that. Now if I eat sugar, I've been eating more of it, but what happens is I get really, really bloated and I just do not feel good. I can feel inflammation within my body. The funny thing is, well, I can say this, when I wasn't eating sugar, there was a time period that, yes, it's hard, but you do get used to it. Your body gets used to it. We went on a family vacation recently. There were a lot of treats around. I indulged in those treats. So I need to focus on not eating out as much and realizing that I can't eat what the kids are eating and what a lot of the family's eating if I want to not gain weight. And I'm talking about my own experiences, still brushing my hair. What I wanted to say is I can kid myself all I want to. You're at Disney World, you're at even a hospital cafeteria, and they have cookies and banana bread and zucchini bread and cake and donuts. At Disney, there was so much sugar. For the breakfast items on the cart, they did have breakfast sandwiches and fruit and various other items to choose from. Churros, donuts this size. I indulged a bit, my nose is running, and I got to the point where I was not feeling good. My stomach was hurting. I needed something other than, and it wasn't even that much. I mean, at the buffets in the evening time when we would eat dinner, I would allow myself cookies or some kind of a treat like that. And it just seems so acceptable. You look around, everybody's drinking a milkshake or eating the cookie, and you feel like, hey, I can enjoy that too. My body, I have problems with it. Okay, I'm going to put my hair in a bun. I'm just home with the kids, so I don't really need it to be perfect. I just want the hair. That's another part of the long hair. It's nice because I can pull it back like this. When it's short, I have to put some product, and I don't like putting product in my hair. I have to put some product in to keep it in place. Hopefully that'll stay. It's fine. As long as it's back and out of my face, that's my main concern. My plans for the day are there's some laundry that I didn't get to folding yesterday, and it's all most of mine. I need to get that out of the dryer and fold that. I need to get a load ready for the thrift store. I'm trying to declutter. I'm going to make that breakfast, banana, bake, oatmeal. I also want to mention 3 kids, all in sports. Probably should talk more about this if there's any moms out there that are experiencing it. It's a whole year-round event. Right now, we're just ending baseball and softball. Last tournament this weekend. The first game, my daughter has to be there at 8:30 in the morning. Game starts at 9:30. And then the next game, so 9:30 to 10:45 is what they have scheduled in the app. And then the next game is at 6:30 p.m. So she would be back at 5:30 to practice and get warmed up. That in between time, the coach sent out a message that maybe we could go to the beach, grill out, play games, hang out at the beach during that time. I think that's a great idea. My daughter, however, also shows cows. On that day, she needs to be in another city showing our cow. She's going to the first game, then her and her dad are traveling to show our cow, and then she will come back to be at the game in the evening. It will be me when they leave. I don't know that we're following them. I have to take into account the gas and also the boys being able to handle these long, because the area that we need to go is probably over an hour for her softball. It's over an hour from where we live. I need to take into account them sitting for a long time, their needs as well. I can't just sit and watch the game usually. I have to also be watching the boys. The older one, I try not to have them be on an electronic device while we're out and doing events that's not particularly, that they don't really want to do. I do my best with that. Anyway, I was thinking that maybe it'd be nice if myself and the boys went to a lake and we just spent those hours hanging out, seeing how, I thought, let's see how long we can make it, because I was telling my daughter's dad, I don't know how that day is going to go. We may just go for the first game and not the last, or maybe we will just come for the last game. I need to take this garbage out here in the bathroom. I was up early and I cleaned the toilet. I am going to take the garbage out now and then wash my hands. Then I will get started on the breakfast bake. I am really hungry though, so what I might do is eat something beforehand to give me the energy to even make this breakfast bake. And I guess those clothes are still going to I'll just leave them sit in the dryer until I can at least get breakfast done for the kids. I'm at a place where I changed my life and my career to be able to stay home I wanted to spend some time with my kids and not send them to summer school or a daycare anymore. They went when they were babies. I didn't have an option at that time. I mean, I didn't know that I really had an option. In my situation, it worked out how it worked out. If I knew then what I know now, things would be different. As my kids get older, I'm at a place right now where I'm trying to teach them, that's exactly the word I need, teach them to be more independent. I am getting burned out. I feel like I'm in the kitchen all day, cleaning, cooking, or should I say cleaning, preparing during the week with all the sports. And that's another part of the sports life is I've talked to moms and they say, when you have a game at 4:00 and you've got to leave the house at 3, and then the game is 2 hours, that's 6:00. So then by the time you get home, that's 7. So are you eating spaghetti or tacos at 7-8 p.m.? That is what has happened to us in the past. I do struggle with trying to fix that. Another mom said that they eat beforehand. Beforehand for me some days, yesterday, beforehand was 3-4 o'clock. I didn't even have time. I was doing so many chores and trying to get so much done that I didn't even have time to really make myself a dinner. Yes, that's on me. I'm just trying to talk this out and think of what's the best way to do this, because if they eat beforehand, then usually they're still hungry after. a light snack or offering fruits and vegetables, that could be a workaround with that. We do eat concession food at times. As far as sports today, in the evening, my daughter has we have to be at this person's house by 4, but she sees a hitting coach. We are going to that. During that time, I entertain the boys. 2 of my children would go see this hitting coach, but my middle child, he's uncomfortable going. I don't know if he'll go tonight or not. After the hitting coach, my youngest has his last baseball game. It was rescheduled, and that's at 6. That's very close to home. We'll just eat after that. Yeah, we'll have to eat after that because otherwise I will be making dinner for them at 2:30. 2:30? Okay, I'm going to take the garbage out and get started in the kitchen. Question, are any of my viewers, do you eat more low carb? Because I'm starting to try that and change up my diet a little bit. It is really hard. Right now, I really want to make some cookies or something, but then do I really want that? Or is that, or what is that craving all about? I didn't make the no sugar peanut butter banana oats. I wrote down, okay, the recipe is called Best Ever Peanut Butter Banana Oatmeal Bake. And this whole entire video is non-sponsored. Confessions of a Mother Runner is the blog that I got the recipe from, and it just came up on my Pinterest. Also, going back to the video though, I made a strawberry smoothie for my son and myself. It was very good. I added about 6 strawberries, and I don't have a whole lot of time to talk. I'm putting some dishes away here. That's what mainly I did, was make the smoothies, and I have a recipe for a dinner here, but I don't think I'm going to have time to give it to you. Okay, bye. Earlier in the video, I mentioned about just taking little chunks at a time, and here's an area that I think if I set a timer for just maybe 10 minutes or so, I can deal with this. It's mostly, the boxes are recycling, and then the suitcase just needs to go where it needs to go. Garbage, some toys mixed in there, probably some laundry. I don't know how this happened, but I'm just showing you what I'm talking about. I wanted to show you my plants outside, and they're doing a lot of work in front of the house, so you'll probably hear that. But this is a plant we just bought, and it looks like it's dead. I just saw this morning because I was checking the hoses, because our water bill was almost $100 more this month than previous times. Here's a plant. This is new to the side of our house. There were some lilac bushes here, but they died. Alright, I think this one's really pretty. I can't take credit for planting any of this. It was my daughter and her dad. This is sage. This is a magnolia tree. That was something I rooted for. I don't know how well it will do in my climate. Another sage. I feel like the name of this is something willow, but just wanted to show you. I can't believe that one bush died. We are heading to the pool. I packed our water bottles, and this ice pack is amazing. It will keep things, let's say you use it one day for an outing, it will keep your things cold even throughout the night, maybe into the next morning. I love it so much. So the pink one's mine, and then the 2 boys That's their water bottles. Anything inside for food, they have snacks there, but I've told the kids that I'm not buying anything there, so we won't be there that long. We'll just eat when we get home.